Well, hi, CrossPoint family. Thanks for joining us. Family and friends, I know you have been excited about this moment. Maybe not as excited as me and the staff, but we are elated to let you know that CrossPoint is going to be opening June 14th. That's a Sunday morning, and we want to give you a little information about what to expect. But first, I want to let you know from the shepherds here at CrossPoint, from the staff here at CrossPoint, we want to thank you for all the patience that you've expressed our way. You have always offered love our way. You've been very gracious and generous with what God's blessed you with in these 12 weeks of isolation. Thank you for looking like Jesus in those moments. So incredibly important that we continue to shine no matter what is going on around us. But June 14th is the Sunday that we will begin worshiping together right here at CrossPoint. But I want to encourage you to use some discretion along the way. For instance, if you have not felt well, if you've had a fever, we'd encourage you to please stay home and continue to live stream until you're feeling well enough to come and be a part of this public time together. Equally, if you've had an opportunity where you have been in contact with someone who has tested positive for COVID-19, that you would also use the 14-day quarantine period before you would come and be a part of our Sunday morning public time together. Also, I want to recommend that those of you who are in the at-risk age category, if you find yourself there, that you might wait 2 or 3 weeks before joining us here on campus, just to make sure that we get all the kinks worked out and continue to live stream at home. However, June 14th, if you just can't wait and you show up, know that you're going to be welcome with open arms. You will not be sent away. We'd love to have you here as well. You know, along with that, we want you to know that we used to have 2 worship times on Sunday morning, but we've added a 3rd time. And those times will be, the service will begin at 8:30 a.m. on Sunday, then at 10 a.m. on Sunday, and then 11:30 a.m. on Sunday. And between each of those services, we'll have a 30-minute break where we'll allow our membership to exit our auditorium and our building, a new group to come in, but it'll also give the cleaning crew an opportunity to clean our building to make sure that we are free from any harmful bacteria or germs that might be in the area. Now, what to expect when you get here? There's a lot of new things that you need to be aware of that we've put in place to make sure that you stay safe while you've got this very public worship moment with us here at CrossPoint, and we'd like you to be in the know of that. When you pull in the parking lot, get out of your car, you're going to walk up the sidewalk. There are 2 entrances to our building, one facing the north on the Circle Drive, and the other is facing the east toward the new construction. Now, in the past, we've had an entry right to the right of the stage by the basketball court, but those 2 doors are going to be locked and closed, not to be open, and you'll be able to come around the building and enter either on the north side or the east side. When you come through the doors, know that all the doors are going to be propped open, so you're not going to have to touch anything. We're going to have mask and glove volunteers there who are going to be ready to warmly welcome you into the building, kind of give you one of those air high fives or maybe a fist bump along the way. I don't know what your preference might be, or maybe nothing at all, but we're going to welcome you into the building. Right when you get into the building, if you've got kids with you, Brandy has a great opportunity for your kids to participate in. If you'll just move over to the Children's Commons area, you'll notice the check-in desk there, and on top are some folders. Those folders for your kids to take with them into the worship time, and then afterwards take home with them, but bring them back every Sunday that you come and participate with us. It's just a great opportunity for them to follow along in the sermon, do some word searches, color some pictures as they're a part of our worship time together. Equally, when you walk in the doors, you're going to be offered a mask. And you could take one or not take one. You may have your own with you, but masks are not going to be mandatory on Sunday morning. It'll be up to your discretion on whether you feel safe enough to have one or not have one. Also, there are going to be 3 different stations with hand sanitizer there for you to use in the process, along with tissues. There'll be lots of signage so you'll know exactly where to go and what to do. Equally, on the floor are going to be blue arrows that will point to foot traffic into the auditorium and out of the auditorium, and then into and out of our church building as well. So make sure to pay attention to the arrows on the floor. They're going to tell you which way to go. It's going to be a great opportunity to be together in a worship atmosphere We've got about half the chairs in the auditorium. All the rows are spread out about 6 feet apart. But we are asking that families, if you are not connected relationally, that you put 2 chairs in between each family. It's just going to help make it a more safer atmosphere for us to worship together in. However small or large your family might be, however, you guys can all sit together with no spacing needed in between each of your individual families. But we'd ask you to kind of regard and respect those families around you by offering the 2-chair space in between one another. Also, when you walk in, you're going to notice right away that the individual communion packets are already on your chairs so that you don't have to go find them somewhere in our auditorium. They're going to be already right there for you to use. And equally, if you're not using PushPay or digital giving online, then as you exit the auditorium, there will be a box where you can place your giving, your contribution, at the very back of the auditorium. And so as you exit, just place your check or your cash in the box as you go. We'd love for you to be a part of all the other ministry going on here at CrossPoint, not only here in the metro, but around the world. And that might be a great way for you to participate in that moment. I want you to let you know as well, we've got a terrific cleaning crew here who does a tremendous job each and every week. They're a professional group. They make sure that we're taken care of. They work very hard. However, on top of that normal cleaning crew, we've also addressed and obtained a cleaning crew that is going to come in and take care of the COVID-19 cleaning elements. They're going to be wiping down all the door handles, the countertops, the bathrooms for us on Sunday morning. And then after we leave at 12:30, they're going to clean our auditorium and the other spaces with the UV lighting. And so you can rest assured that this space is going to be very clean for you to be a part of. That crew is going to be here beginning at 8 o'clock and they're going to leave about 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And so they'll be here all day, cleaning all the time while we are here worshiping together. You know, you have noticed that we've had Martin, our police officer, in the Commons for about 2 years now. And we've all gotten to know Martin. He's been a great guy to be around, but he protects us. He's here in uniform to make sure that no problems occur. I want you to know that June 14th, we're actually adding an additional police officer. So we'll have one in the Commons and we'll have one in our worship hall to make sure that we are safe during our moments together. Our shepherds care a lot about you and your family, and they're going out of their way to make sure that you and I know that they want our safety, and that is paramount for them. Church, this is a Holy Spirit moment for us. We've been separated as a community of believers for a long time, at least in body. We've been together in spirit. But as we come back together, I want you to be in prayer for our leadership team. I want you to be in prayer for the families that are going to be coming here. Be in prayer for the families that we don't know yet that are going to try CrossPoint as their home church for the very first time this summer. It's an exciting time to be a part of what God has going on in the world around us. And we've got this, you've got this. The reason why is because God has this. And we're trusting Him to give us wisdom and discernment as we move through this very new normal for us. And so the call is, as we come back together, that you would be the light that Jesus Christ is. Be Jesus in the moment. Continue to practice patience, be generous, be kind and compassionate to those around you. Hey, we look forward to seeing you on June 14th. Be looking for a letter in the mail that will document everything that I've told you in this video. And know that when you make a decision to join us on Sunday morning for one of the worship services, either at 8:30, at 10 o'clock, or 11:30, there's going to be a link that you're going to need to click on and register to be a part of that service. We've got about 150 slots per service that we're welcoming people in, but you're going to need to click the link in order to be reserving a seat for you and your family. You'll need to put all of your family members' names in on the registration form in order to make sure that you've got plenty of room for your entire family, not just, for instance, the Hall family. I would need to put down Tim Hall, Robin Hall, and Rita Hall. That way we make sure we have 3 seats for my family. You're going to find those links either in an email link, on our social media accounts, on our website, or our app. There'll be lots of ways for you to connect, and be looking for kind of a tutorial video that Kale will be sending out shortly to let you know how exactly to do that. It's a super easy process, and so don't get sidetracked by the fact that you've got to get on and register to be a part of one of the services. we look forward to us being back together. May God bless you as you think about how this is going to work for you and how you can be a part of the family of God right here at CrossPoint. God's blessing to you.